Captain Chris Johnson here. A lot going on today, folks. Let me get that out of the way. So at 2 o'clock, we got the UK, one of the best slide presentations by Red Redfern. I'm going to post all these on my Facebook after I finish this live. Today, Marty also did a video that's on Onpassive Nation. Please go watch that. It explains a lot of things. Do not share that. Juanita, what's happened? John! So many things, guys, and I'll post all those webinars on my Facebook. Guys, I always post the webinars on my Facebook that are public. Talk a little about what's going on with Onpassive. This is coming from my heart. I had a good friend of mine that I grew up with call me yesterday. He is a founder. I won't say his name. He was asking me all kind of questions, and he kind of tells people, hey, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And what he said, he goes, I believe in you, Chris. I'm doing this because I believe in you and what you're saying. And that's really what it's all about. I could sit here and crunch numbers for you about what this is going to do for you. I'm not allowed to do that, but let me tell you, it's an amazing number. Building wealth, all right, is not easy to do. But when you have a company that's going to build that wealth for you, called Onpassive, and a man named Ash Mufara, that is the greatest thing. This guy's a genius. Whether you believe me or not, I want you to trust in me. All right, I know I trust in him 100%. I trust in everyone that is a founder that's out there sharing this to the world. It's pretty amazing. If you sat down and plugged in and understand what it was all about, you're going to think about it. The corruption went down yesterday, or the day before, for what, 5.5 hours. He lost $6 billion. That's the corruption. That's why it went down. All right, I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of the news clips. Why? All right, this is the most important thing about Onpassive. All right, this is another reason Ash Mufara built Onpassive and designed it. Okay, he's seen the corruption in the last 20 years, what was going down on the internet. He's seen the corruption. So what did he do? He came up with this great idea to come out with Onpassive and the Go founders, okay? He looked at everything that was wrong, not what was right, what was wrong, and changed it. He also went to every single country in the world and is compliant with their rules, their laws. The legal team makes all the decisions. When Ash comes out with something, our legal team goes over everything and says yay or nay. That's how big this is, okay? What happened to the platform I'm on now is never going to happen with Onpassive. All right, it is the most clean, ergonomically safe business in the world. And like I said, I've been talking about 1 year. 1 year for me, I've been doing this. Okay, 1 year. Each day I wake up, I find out new things, what's happening. But I'm going to tell you right now, I know a lot of you think I'm maybe some kind of crazy nut job, and that is okay. The sad thing is, the good thing is you can still get in this after we launch. And a lot of people are waiting for that. I'm not going to get into it launches, Chris, but here's what I'm going to tell you why that's not a good idea. It's still a good idea. The founding position is the perk. All right? You're going to wait till after we launch to become a reseller. That's great. I'll accept anyone. It doesn't matter. But you got to understand, when you get in as a founder, the resellers, they don't get the bonuses and the perks that a founder does. A founder is going to get perks on everything. Let me jump down and scream some names out. All right. Superior to anything out there. Like I said, we're not in competition. Our CEO tells us all that time. We're not in competition with anybody. Truth of the fact is, there's no one that can compete with us. But now is an opportunity to get in the ground floor of a company that's worth $5.5 billion before we launch. We have over 960,000 founders, well over, and we're getting real close to that million mark, okay? All you founders know that in a week or so, things are going to be really speeding up. And as that happens, Ash will let us know. Pretty excited about that. But your wealth, all right, you can be rich or you can be wealthy. Rich people usually live like there's no tomorrow. All right, wealthy people put $1,000 in the bank. 20 years later, guess what? They still got that $1,000 in the bank. That's Onpassive. But Onpassive's going to keep growing that wealth for you. It's going to keep growing it and growing it nonstop. And I'm telling you from my heart, folks, this is real. It's so real. And a lot of people think, oh, it's one of those things. It's not one of those things, guys. I've been trying to tell you this. If it was one of those things, Captain Chris Johnson would not be doing it. All right. So a lot of you don't watch my videos. I get it. Maybe you're sick of me, but that's okay. I'm not sick of you. You know why? Because I want to help you change your lives. We do this every day, every single day, to share it with people. It's up to you to come in, go to a webinar, which is like 11 today, one of the best ones at 2 o'clock with Red, and understand the wealth and the value in this company. All right. Nobody has ever offered that to you. Nobody. All right. And you see what happened to the old Zucky. All right. Why? Because he did things the wrong way. And now he's being caught for all the things he did bad. Ash Mafara is making sure that never happens. That's why he's compliant with every single country in the world. He wants to follow their rules. He wants to make sure everything is done perfect. All right. Why is he doing that? He's doing that for me and you. All right. If you actually sat down and talked to Ash, which a lot of us get to do, you'll understand he doesn't care about riches. What he cares about is helping people that did care about humanity. This is the truth. All right. All the things you guys see on Facebook, or on the internet, any webby there that are bad about what they're saying, they're not true. You call me and I'll explain to you why they're not true. Okay. I think I've said this 100 times. Ash Mafara would be in jail. All the things that are said about him negative. But if you actually sat down and talked to him, you'd understand the things that he did in his past. Never owned a company. He built many, many things for companies, became successful and made those companies successful. And then you got your, some people don't like when other people become successful. But guess what? He wants you all to be successful. He wants you all to live that one life, an amazing life. That's what's truly about. And the only way that you're going to understand that is to listen to him talk. Is to go to a webinar and listen to 960,000 other people talk about what this is about. There's so much more coming than just our 50 products of artificial intelligence. There's so much more. And if you get in this for, it's $97, guys. $97 locks you into the pay structure. When we launch the world, then you pay the package fee, and that's it. And boom, Onpassive goes to work for you 7 days a week. 24 hours a day, and it don't matter if it's Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, your birthday, they're still going to work for you. You're going to wake up every morning with a big smile on your face. All right, that is exactly when we say you don't have to do nothing. But now what are we doing? We're trying to get out there and share. We're building our teams. I say my family, not only to get more people in it, but if you get, I try to tell all my guys that signed up with me, hey man, you got 2 young kids, sign them up. Sign them up. College is expensive. All right. Everything's expensive. Why not let Onpassive pay for that? Okay. You really have nothing to lose and everything to gain. When this launches to the world, and you'll know that in a couple weeks, what's happening with that? When it does, you're going to be totally amazed why you got in this. You're going to understand what this guy is all about. You're going to understand that you'll see it everywhere. When Oh Bless hits the world, I guarantee you there won't be a day that doesn't go by that it's not going to be on the news about something with Onpassive, Oh Bless, and the angels did. All right. I don't put any links on my lives because I want to help you. Myself, Marty, Red, Julie, Milo, Marina, Charles, Dan Street, Mike Ellis. These people are all trying to help you to get people's attention about Onpassive. The wealth of this company is huge. And where's that all going to come down to? The founders. And my dog's going crazy. The mailman must be here. But if you got a birthday today, I want to wish you a happy birthday. Still say your prayers out there. I know Marty, his family is doing really good. Thank you for all the prayers. I know my buddy Key Wendell and Diane Lennon. She's a little sick right now. And I know Key. I love Key. Key is a respiratory therapist. If I said that right this time, Key. He's the person that's been dealing with COVID, putting people on those ventilators, and it's wearing on him. He needs a break. I asked you to give some prayers out for my buddy Key, and help him out. He needs it. We all need prayers. So don't stop doing what you're doing, folks. Okay, this is my belief system. This is the first company and the first man in the world second man, I'm going to say. The first one's Jesus Christ. That truly cares about humanity. All right? All he wants you to do is check it out, share it, share the wealth. It's a beautiful thing, you know? I mean, if the guy gave you $1,000, he wants you to give at least 900 away to help somebody else. Keep that $100 in your pocket. That's what Onpassive is all about. We want to help people. We want to help people. That's what Onpassive is truly about. All right? So get in this. I said there's like 11 webinars today. They're all over the place. I got to get on Reds at 2 o'clock, which is an hour and 10 minutes. Peter Shore's 3 o'clock. 2 o'clock Hungary. Angie will be there, I'm sure. Julie Milo, 6:30. 8:30 is the Hey Hey show with myself and the Norcon. We just do it. It's just a trivia. We have fun. All right, it's a fun webinar. And we just keep going at it. But guys, trust me when I'm saying you don't want to miss this. All right. PM me. Ask me any question you want. I'll get back with you in order because I get a lot of people. But it's $97 to change your life. And it's up to you to make that change. All right, let me do one more last name call here. There's Key. Peter Shore. There you go, Pete. Thank you. Pat Parent, Juanita, Diane. Meet and greet in Kelowna has been canceled. Thank you, Diane. All right, because she is sick. Julie, there's Julie. Helen, what's this? Join us tonight. Julia Milo. Helen is scheduled to present. Helen de la Bastide, if I said that right, is going to be the presenter for Julia Milo, which is really cool. But keep those prayers going, guys. Keep those prayers going. I'm going to get going. You're going to have to just look at me and trust me. Yeah, my beady eyes. I got no tear ducts. That's why my eyes are like this all the time. But look at me and look at your kids, look at your families, and say, do you want better? Or do you want your kids to do the same thing you did? Go to school, get a job, work 40 plus years, get a little pension. 1 to 2 years with Onpassive. All right. 30 years or 1 to 2 years. You make that choice for $97. No one in the world, to me, would ever turn down $97 for a multi-billion-dollar company that's going to do it all for you. Just remember that. All right. I love you all. Hope I didn't forget nothing. If I did, I apologize. Live's working pretty good today. And I'll see y'all later. See ya!